Hi, hello, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Cynthia if you're new here. I figured I'd just sit down for a moment because A, I'm tired and I need a second. I just need a second after coming home, getting on the treadmill. Sometimes I wish that I was like a morning workout girly, but I just have this feeling that if I did get up at like 6 a.m. to work out, by the time 10 a.m. rolled around and I was sitting at my desk, I'd probably be ready to like drop. So I'm not her. I don't know if I ever will be. It's going to be an interesting transition if I ever really decide that I want to work out in the mornings. But I thought it would be fun to bring you on like a little wind down evening. I kind of actually stick to my evening routine that I made quite a few months ago. I think I made that routine in around maybe like February. I will link the video up here, but like in the video, I was driving home wearing a winter coat. So I'm gonna assume it was around maybe end of January, February kind of time frame. And so I think I did a pretty good job at being realistic with myself. And I will be honest, I don't always work out. Like there are quite a few nights where I come home and I lay on the couch for just like an hour and I just play Stardew Valley. Like I'm not even gonna lie. Because working in corporate is not for the weak. I don't care what anyone says. It is not. And sometimes I just come home and I'm like, listen, I just like no one talk to me. I just need like an hour to just pretend that like I don't exist. Because sometimes some days just be rough. But anyway, related to work, I wanted to start a new series on my channel that focused on burnout because towards like the end of winter, I was starting to feel a little burnt out. I was pretty much on a regular schedule with my YouTube channel and my blog, as well as my 9 to 5, and it was all just becoming like a lot. I was taking on a lot and I still wanted to do more despite everything that I already had on my plate. And so I could feel it. Like I could feel myself getting burnt out. And so I really wanted to start a series on my channel, just like a slow Sunday series where every Sunday or every other Sunday, because I have stuff to do, but maybe every other Sunday, I would really slow down and I would learn about the signs of burnout, how to recognize it before it happens, how to prevent it, and if it has happened, how to heal from it, like how to get back to yourself. Because I know for some people, I've seen the effects of burnout last for years. I think people don't realize like how serious it actually can be. And so I want to say about a month ago, I filmed the whole thing. I filmed the whole video. I posted a short. I was so excited. So if you saw that I reposted that short, trying to pass that off as just like a mini vlog, no, you didn't. But at some point between recording that video and reformatting my memory card, I deleted it. I'm pretty good at filming and uploading the footage within the same day. Like sometimes I'll put my camera down and I'll go do something else, or like I just need a break. And then I'll usually come back by the end of the day to upload the footage that I filmed that day. And I guess I just never did it. And then I filmed a few other videos, and probably like once a month I reformat my memory card because I'm not buying more memory cards. I just gotta film, upload the footage, and then after a few videos, once it starts to fill up, we clear it out. And it just felt like my first like YouTuber fail. Like I just felt so stupid. I was like, wow, okay. Okay, Cynthia. So it's not that big of a deal, but I just thought it was funny. And I was like, wow, because I usually feel like I'm so organized and on top of it. It is what it is. And honestly, now it kind of gives me the opportunity to maybe structure it a little better because if I'm being honest, I did feel like it was a little all over the place. So I guess we'll call it a blessing in disguise. Something I've also been doing to not just prevent burnout, but to also like protect my peace because corporate be having you thinking that that little tiny mistake you made was the end of the world when realistically it doesn't matter. Like that little mistake you made doesn't matter. Even that big mistake you made doesn't matter. It only matters to them. It shouldn't matter that much to you. And I'm guilty of it too. I sometimes like get stressed out over things I don't need to get stressed out about. And so like I mentioned earlier, I have been playing Stardew Valley and I actually really love it. My farm is coming along nicely. The only downside, so I played on both my computer because that is updated with the 1.6 update, which is the most recent update, which apparently got updated with a whole like ton of stuff. I was reading through some of the notes and it was long. But I also play on my Switch and the Switch is not updated. So I'm further along on my farm on the Switch than I am on my computer. So that kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Also, can you guess who I married? I mean, who do you think I married? I'm very curious to see who you think I married. It might surprise you. It might not. But let me know in the comments. Also, tell me who you married in the comments because I think who you marry in Stardew Valley is a little bit telling of like who you are as a person. So I'm curious to see what you think of me. And I also kind of want to judge you back. So tell me who you married in the comments and we can commiserate possibly. But anyway, I'm gonna go make dinner. We made taco bowls the other night, and honestly, that sounds heavenly right about now. So I'm gonna go make a taco bowl and I'm gonna play some Stardew Valley, and I'm pretty sure I might have an episode of something to watch. Sometimes when I'm feeling really lazy, I will just throw a salad in a container and take it from it to throw on top of it, protein. Not even gonna lie, it's been like 2 hours. I started playing Stardew Valley after I ate dinner, and then I want to say maybe like 45 minutes to an hour after I started playing, Diego, my boyfriend, got back from the gym. And so then we were just like chatting and whatever, and then I kind of got distracted and I put on Chappelle Rowan's NPR Tiny Desk concert, which was very good. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. I am obsessed with Good Luck Babe. And so when her NPR Tiny Desk like concert popped up, I had to watch it. I was like, I have to watch this. And it was so good. It honestly was so good. If anything, I'm mad that I waited so long to watch it because I really enjoyed it. But I am gonna read for a little bit because I'm tired, but it's still kind of too early. It's currently only 9:30. It's way too early to go to bed. I have like a solid hour and a half. So I'm going to read for a little bit. Right now, I am reading Long Live Vi by V.B. Lacey. It was recommended. Someone actually commented on one of my videos and asked if I could read it because they couldn't find a lot of reviews, and I cannot remember their username, so I'm gonna put it on the screen somewhere here above my Kindle. So thank you for the recommendation. I decided to read the books. It is, from what I can tell, a completed fantasy romance duology, and it sounds cozy, romantic, spoon-worthy, and so I'm in. Like, do you need to say more? This is also the book I was reading. I'm gonna stop waving my Kindle around before I throw it across the room. But this book, Long Live, is also what I was reading when I was on the treadmill. And my treadmill arm, I actually have it attached to my nightstand because my treadmill shakes too much. But the stand was like $20 and it was so worth it because walking on the treadmill while reading made it seem like I was only on the treadmill for 10 minutes, but really I almost got to 30. I don't know, it just made it go by faster. Maybe because I genuinely enjoy reading and I should have been doing it that way from the start. I don't know. But since I have a little bit of time on my hands tonight, which is not usual, I'm a little bamboozled as to what to do. So I'm gonna read. I might go grab my Switch and play another like couple days in the game, and then we're gonna call it a night because I am very tired. And as much as I want to go to sleep now, I'm gonna fight it because if I go to sleep too early, I'm not gonna sleep well. I'm gonna wake up early but not want to get up. So I'm gonna be in this weird early morning cycle of waking up, falling asleep, waking up, dozing off, waking up, falling asleep. My alarm goes off. I feel like crap. So we're gonna try to avoid that. So I'm gonna go read. So this is definitely just like a small pet peeve of mine. But what is it with fantasy romance novels and the main characters wearing leggings and oversized sweaters? I don't get it, and I don't really like it. I first noticed this when I read the A Court of Thorns and Roses series that Sarah J. Maas seemed to always have the main character in leggings. And I don't understand. Like, when I'm reading a fantasy romance book and I see the word leggings or oversized sweater or comfy sweater or just like she put on her leggings, thick sweater and boots. I'm just like, all I can see is a girl from 2010 at the mall going straight to Claire's. Like, I'm sorry. I don't know. It's I think it's just becoming a pet peeve of mine. I really don't like it, and I'm starting to really get semi-annoyed when I see it in fantasy romance books. Put them in dresses and corsets. Make them uncomfortable. Like, it doesn't have to be Regency era because most of these probably aren't set in Regency era, but like leggings and a sweater? Now that I'm done with my little rant, I guess you could say. It's been like another hour-ish. I got a pretty good chunk into this book, and at first I was a little wary. Wasn't sure what was going on, and there's a few different POVs, but I'm actually kind of getting into it, and so I'll probably finish this one and read the second one just to see how it ends. If anything, just see how it ends. But I do like what I've read so far. I'm about 20% in. It is kind of a long book. So I definitely did not think I was gonna like be further along in the story by this point, but I'm satisfied with what I have read so far. And honestly, it was a pretty cozy night. I have no complaints, so I hope you enjoyed coming along with me. But thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.